This is episode 2421 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you to day 5 of our series. We are well into midway in our series to spark your creativity. In each episode this week, you have been exploring how best to open up to changes and challenges in your life by looking for creative solutions. You may have the kind of work or a special talent that allows you to be creative. So far, you have explored how to prepare yourself as you start a creativity quest. You've also discovered how after you prepare yourself by exposing yourself to new and unfamiliar people, places, foods, books, music, whatever it might be, allowing these new sensations to incubate, where you go back to the familiar and you allow the dust to settle from your new experiences. In yesterday's episode, you discovered the illumination period, where you begin to fit all the pieces together, and you might have a few aha moments. Some of the most tumultuous eras throughout human history have emerged with some of the best and brightest ideas. If you think about coming out of the darker Middle Ages to the Renaissance, a time when people flourished with new ideas and new ways of seeing the world. Think of Monet and his Impressionist art. That was never done before. It was considered outrageous by many people of his time. So think about these times we're living now, which can seem a little dark, especially as we go through a pandemic. And think of how you can prepare yourself and spark your creativity to emerge in a unique way with another type of renaissance. The fourth and final stage from what we've been exploring this week from the site called litternauts.com, from the article, The Key Elements of the Creative Process. The fourth stage is verification. In this final stage, you must put your idea to the test. And I'll share one of my all-time favorite quotes that I remind myself of when I sit down to my own creative process is, creativity exists, but it has to find you working. Sometimes you don't figure out what it is you want to produce until you sit down and start doing it. And then it's as though you get into a flow state where the pieces begin to fall together and you begin to see connections between the new situations you exposed yourself to and your familiar environment. This is when something new emerges and the world needs a new, fresh beginning. So enjoy becoming a part of it this week as you spark your creativity. I invite you now to settle yourself down, and as you do, make sure you're nice and comfortable, your spine straight, your eyes closed and gently elevated upward. This prefrontal part of your brain, also considered to be your third eye or spiritual eye in yoga and meditation, it's the same place where your creativity emerges. It's the same place that's enhanced as you meditate. I invite you to think of someone who influences you, one of the greats, maybe a historical figure, maybe someone currently famous, maybe someone you know that's near and dear to you, who sparks your creativity. Imagine them sitting next to you and be open to their wisdom. Feel as though their presence is right there next to you. They're supporting you. They're also advising you. Open up to whatever new ideas come to mind. Reflect on what you admire about this person. Reflect on their life and feel their support. Spending time in stillness with the great ones. Mentally affirm, I open up to the world around me. I open up to the world around me. You may place your hand in the Buddhi Mudra for this week for tolerance, touching your thumb to your little finger, doing this with both hands, palms uplifted on your lap. Feel as though you're matching your breath with this person you admire. You're imagining seated right next to you, sharing their wisdom. Begin to notice your breath calm down. As you inhale and exhale through your nose, allow yourself to spark your creativity. You are so worth slowing down for.